men. We'll make camp here. Safari, halt.
Clown!
Beastly. If you have damaged my yum-yum hamper, I'll have your head.
Yeah, which one?
What the devil are you doing reading a book on safari?
Well, I'm sorry, Buana. Commander, I was just boning up on Navy regulations and stuff for my promotion. You promised me another half stripe, remember?
A half stripe for a half-wit. It figures.
There we are. My goodness, it is good to relax from the hurly-burly of command. It's a burden, Beasley. I tell you, carrying all of World War II on your shoulders, I'm a tired man.
Yes, but don't go it alone, sir. See, with a little more rank, I could take the ball from those weary hands and run with it.
And in true Beasley tradition, you would doubtless run the wrong way. What's that, Beasley?
Women drivers. I still don't get it. I mean, why are we putting our sunbathing spot way out here in the jungle? Because the last time you made a public appearance in a bathing suit, the Seabees cut a landing strip right through the PX. All right, kids, let's get this project off the ground.
Lieutenant Morgan, you are appearing before this court-martial in defense of Waves, Kowalski, McGuire, and Love?
Affirmative, sir. Would you please state the charges?
Hold it, Commander. Hold it. The court is not in session yet. You did not give me a chance to say, oh, yes, oh, yes. That means hear ye, in French, I think. I mean, it could be Latin. I don't know the derivation.
All right, Beasley, stop that blabbering and just read the specification.
Yes, sir, there is sabotage, barratry, felonious assault, striking a superior officer with a fried chicken leg.
That's enough. Have you got any rebuttal, Lieutenant?
Sir, if I may appear as amicus curiae...
Come, Lieutenant, will you please just knock off the pig Latin?
That means friend of the court.
We could use a friend.
Sir, I think the record should show why the Waves were blasting in the jungle. They were...
They were stripping, sir, clearing the area for...
an emergency fuel dump in case of attack.
Aha! Then you admit planning to attack Commander Adrian.
Furthermore, sir, the Waves were following my orders.
Your orders?
Objection, Your Honor. We cannot allow that in evidence. It blows our whole case.
Thank you, amicus curiae.
Lieutenant Morgan, it looks like you and your girdle gods have lucked out again. Very well. Case dismissed.
Oh, that's smart, sir.
And then Max, our darling hero, blew Adrian's case higher than his picnic.
You made me beat the round?
We did, but I'm afraid Trotter's on his way to the Aleutians on a slow kayak.
Gee, that's funny. I always thought you took pictures with a kayak.
Banzai, Farmer.
Hi, Stanley.
Stanley, what's happened with Trotter?
He's packing.
For the Aleutian?
For Australia. Adrian is sending him down under for a while. He figures with Wonder Boy out of the way, he can hang you one by one.
think that's mean. I just wish that somebody would send Adrian down yonder in a Kodiak. You know, Lovey, if you keep talking, you're bound to say something smart.
She just did.
There, you see? What'd I say?
Adrian's going to Australia, too, for a rest.
From what?
A nervous breakdown. The one we're about to give him. Ready with the magnet, Patsy?
Just give me the signal for juice on or juice off.
Sir, if you will just finish signing those requisitions, I can get this mission in operation.
Operation? Whose operation? I didn't have... Why, Lieutenant, what are you doing here?
Oh, sir, now all this fuss over a few requisitions. Oh, you signed them. Well, thank you very much, sir.
I didn't sign any record. I didn't... Well, I don't remember.
Commander, are you feeling all right?
Certainly.
Well, I mean, do you have these blackouts often? Well, I think I better call the medical office.
Don't be ridiculous nonsense. I feel I heard every word you were saying. You said, and then I said, well, I'm sure I answered your question.
Sir, I didn't ask you a question. Commander, you look terrible. Stick out your tongue. Say ah.
All right, Lieutenant Goldman. I've never felt better in my life.
Aha! Aha! There's the danger signal, sir. The state of well-being before collapse.
What?
It's the pressures of command, the responsibility, the stresses and strains of battle.
No, I'm in the pink.
That's just because your eyes are bloodshot, sir. If only you could lighten the load, shoulder some of the responsibility. Oh, here, let me empty your ashtray.
Lieutenant, I am perfectly capable of emptying my ashtray. My
Not in the case of non-combat fatigue, sir. If I were you, sir, I'd take a long rest. Think about it. Don't wait too long.
Well, Stanley, old buddy, it's your turn to bug Adrian.
I think we've got the commander in condition shook.
Yeah, he's been talking to himself since this afternoon. The monotony alone ought to kill him.
Phase 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the old fat brass right where he lives, in his stomach. Give it to him, Stanley.
He will be here any minute, and right up here he comes.
Medic! Medic!
Tell me what's the matter. There's nothing wrong with me.
Are you sure? You look terrible. Worse than usual, that is.
Well, I'm just gone from hunger, Stanley. What is it you have tonight, huh?
Oh, we have tornadoes rossini with button mushrooms and string beans amandine.
Oh, exquisite, classical Stanley. One whiff is worth 1,000 words.
Well, don't just sit there and pipe. Compliment the chef.
But Stanley,
You didn't like it.
I didn't even taste it.
Well, you wolfed it down. I'm not surprised. What a pig.
I don't remember eating it.
What is this? Did you black out or something?
Not twice in one day. Are you sure I ate it?
You licked the platter clean.
Seems to give me a bit of heartburn.
What's the matter, Stanley?
He's Looks like poor old Adrian has had it.
What?
Just ate a 7-course meal with all the various wines.
Yeah.
Don't even remember it. Please. It looks like our beloved leader is cracking up.
I have not been so depressed since my wedding day.
Okay, I think he's just about ready for the animal act.
Help me on with my head.
Paranoid depression. Withdrawal. Oh, sir, now listen, sir. If you are thinking of stepping down, I would be more than...
Stepping down, Beasley? I am not thinking of stepping down. I simply have indigestion. It's killing me.
Oh, well, sir, now, you know, that is the Freudian death wish. Sir, before you go, if you would only please sign my promotion, I can...
Why am I being persecuted like this?
Well, sir, now you have a persecution complex. Sir, here, sir. May I just say, sir, that you are cracking. You are cracking up, sir. You are becoming all unglued.
Beasley, hush us.
It is just a teeny tiny little promotion is all that I'm asking.
You nincompoop! Promotion, I should break you to semen second. Get out of here before I do something violent. I am at my wit's end.
Now, sir, may I say that the way you're going, it won't be much of a trip.
All right, Adrian. All right, control. Don't worry about a thing. What you need is just a good night's sleep. Just get yourself some rest. Get a good night's rest. And everything will be... Rest, that's the main thing, is rest. I get a good night's sleep, and I'll feel much better. Who's there? Beasley. Oh, that's ridiculous. Go ahead, Rod. Prove it to yourself. Touch him and he'll disappear just like a mirage. You insufferable boob! Untie me!
That must have been a really gruesome nightmare.
Nightmare? Who was sleeping? Did you think I'd get in bed with a big white polar bear?
Do you sleep with a stuffed animal?
Have you gone mad? I tell you, it was a big white polar bear. It looked right at me and went, "Urgh," just as rough as that.
I told him he should take a rest.
Now, Roger, think about that for a moment. A polar bear on Ranakai, how would it get here?
Obviously an illusion complex.
How do I know it attacked me? I got off a few rounds.
No, sir. That was me that you were shooting at. Why don't you lock him up, Doc?
But who would take command? Lieutenant Trotter on leave? The next ranking officer is,
Ensign Beasley.
Me? Oh, I wouldn't even think. Well, why not? I'm due for a promotion. Listen, I can run this base.
I heard that, Beasley. Have you lost your senses?
No, sir. You have. You are unfit to command. Under Articles 208, 209, and 215 of the Naval Code, I am relieving you of duty.
But now, wait a minute.
As ranking officer, I am assuming command of this base. Take him away.
Beasley!
That's mutiny! That's mutiny! 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 That's mutiny!
Stanley! Stanley! Where's he think he's up to?
I tell you, I think he's gone ape.
Doesn't he realize this is mutiny?
Please, don't tell him he'll secede from the Union.
Sounds as bad as Adrian.
Worse, he made me serve him a 7-course breakfast this morning. In bed.
Well, he'll come to his senses just as...
At ease, men. You may smoke if you like. Ah, cookie. I've cut the orders for the lunch menu.
I quit.
Put that man in the brig.
Sir, I have to talk to you.
Put your request in writing, Lieutenant, through the proper chain of command.
Right now, it's important.
I'm afraid it's going to have to wait. I've got a war to run. You junior officers have no concept of the burden of command. My predecessor cracked under the strain. Thought he was seeing polar bears.
Well, patient spends a very restful night. You've made excellent progress, Roger. Excellent.
Oh, good. Oh, fine. Yes, I am all better. I'm ready to get back into harness. That whole thing was simply a nightmare.
And you're easy in your own mind now that there was no, you know what.
Doctor, be reasonable. What would a you-know-what be doing in the South Pacific?
Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about you anymore, no. There's the CO now. I'll get your release papers ready for his signature.
Oh, good, Doctor. All right, bye. My command car. I will kill that mutineer. But not now, Roger. Steady. After you have been sprung, you've just been overworked. You've been under a terrible strain. It was just a nightmare. Of course, there wasn't any... You know what?
At ease, sailor.
Hi there.
No ceremony among old shipmates.
Beasley, when I get out of here, I'll remember that you came to see me.
Part of the job, keeping up the morale of my boys. They treating you all right? Anything you need?
Just a gun. I can't wait to get at the enemy.
Now, that is the spirit, Raj. And as soon as you're ready, we're going to have you out of here.
I'm ready. You mean I'm free?
Yes, I mean, by Jove, I believe that you are.
You mean I'm free? I'm free?
Right. And there is a plane standing by to take you stateside.
Stateside?
Oh, don't thank me, old man. You deserve all that the taxpayers can afford. A few months in the hospital, and the head shrinkers will chase all those nasty old polar bears away.
Beasley!
Poor devil. We've lost him again.
I mean, you have got to see it to believe it. We created a monster. Beasley makes Adrian look like Santa Claus.
I tell you, the clucker's running amok.
How are we going to bring him to his senses?
There's only one thing to do. Show him the bear.
Oh, I get it. Why?
Well, as soon as he sees there really is one, he'll realize that Adrian didn't flip.
But then he'll let Adrian loose and get court-martialed.
Not if Beasley grovels enough, and we all know that Beasley is a groveler, first class. Botany?
Forget it. Once is enough. I'm not letting that clown take a shot at me. I'm too young to be a trophy.
I'll do it. I've been out with Beasley. He's harmless.
I must have broken every bone in his body. Oh, so that's it. A conspiracy, huh? And the waves are in on it, too. Oh, Roger, are you going to clean house? I will get even with that maniac Beasley if it's the last thing I do.
Bees, this is your finest hour.
Sir, I just...
Lieutenant, I do not recall giving you permission to come aboard.
But, sir, the polar bear's right outside.
Now, Lieutenant, will you just keep calm? I mean, there is nothing to worry about. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to call some nice man who's going to come and chase that nasty old fellow away.
No! I mean, sir, I think you ought to take a look.
Yes, well, I'll tell you, there is one thing that I've always wanted to see, and that is a polar bear on Ranakai. Oh, yes, he is a nice, big, woolly polar bear. But that's a polar bear! There's a polar bear out there! Stand back, Lieutenant. I'll get him.
No, wait!
The battle stations. Battle stations! Get me the gunnery officer. Now hear this. This is the commander. Open up! Open up with everything that you've got! A shore battery, of artillery, of any aircraft, and all that stuff! We're under attack! We're under attack! Charge! Follow! All hands on deck! We're under attack! Attack!
Bob! There's no polar bear!
Ooh, you're sick.
You don't understand, it's Roberta! Lovey, are you all right? How'd you get out of the bearskin?
I never got into it. It's Adrian's.
Adrian! Oh, no! Beasley, don't shoot that bear!
Fire one! Give him a broadside!
What's going on there, Ranakai? What's Adrian up to, My gig! Get my gigs!
You waves are really in trouble now. Plotting against the commander with his own bear skin. Why, do you know that he had his baby pictures taken on that rug?
You're in it too, Bees.
Me? Well, what did I do? I was just a dupe, a pawn. All that I did was temporarily relieve him of his command.
Beasley, there's no such thing as a little bit of mutiny.
Mutiny? A mutiny? What'll I do?
Well, you could always fall on your sword.
All right, what's going on here?
Head up!
Who did all that firing? Where's Adrian?
I'm here, sir. I'm right here. And I suppose it seems to be a surprise to you to see a bear in the South Pacific. Believe me, there was one right here in my bed last night, and you will believe it. What they did. It was a conspiracy. They were trying to drive me right out of my mind, and when they didn't succeed, they committed mutiny, sir.
Mutiny? Conspiracy?
Yes, he took over my command. Beasley was one right there, and the waves were in on it, too.
Admiral, sir, could I say something?
No, Lieutenant, you cannot. It's obvious what's happened here. Roger, you've been working much too hard. You need a rest.
Oh, no, sir, no.
No, wait, now, don't argue with me.
Sir?
You are going to, hibernate for the next 30 days in Brisbane.
But, Admiral...
That is an order.
Oh, no, don't cry, Blubber. I tell you what, when you get to Australia, you can be a kangaroo.
Hi, Max. Welcome back.
Discipline on this base is a joke. But while I'm CO, things are going to be different. Do you read me, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir.
Let's hear it loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
Then pucker up. Now then, what were you saying?
Welcome home, you dog.